nice. Wind Fury Charge, Divine Shield, and Taunt. That minion has too much. But, again, you compare this guy to Ragnaros. If you silence Alakir, he's not a very good minion. If you silence Ragnaros, he's still a good minion. And they both cost 8. Most of my family's in North Carolina. In the Raleigh, Roxborough, Durham area. Let's see. These are other legendary cards we have. We got Nat Pagle tonight. I don't want to craft cards yet because I'm saving... I could craft a common card. I want to save. I don't want to disenchant. I have 10,000 dust. I don't want to disenchant yet because I want to see how much I have at the end when I have 500 packs opened. But let's see. We could go ahead and find a card to craft. Problem is, all thing I have left to craft is legendaries, I suspect. We don't have any ancient mages yet. Alright. So I'll craft this card. So you right click on the card that you need, and then you go to create. Costs 100 dust, and you get the card. Disenchanting disenchants a card and lets you get dust, and then you use the dust to enchant cards. So for example, I'll go ahead and disenchant one Dread Corsair, so I can disenchant him and I get 5 dust. Now one cool thing, well you get 95 dust from disenchanting a card, so what do you know? This disenchant extra cards, you can bulk disenchant, which is really nice. So, but as you can see, some of these cards we have more than 9 of. The game just doesn't count above that, or doesn't display above that. Alright guys, so let's see. You know, I can't stay up too late tonight because I need to pack and do laundry and some other stuff. What would you guys rather see? Would you rather see more packs opened, or arena, or ranked play? I can make a ranked deck real quick. Actually, my mage deck is pretty much ready to go. I think most of y'all probably logged in because you saw that we were doing packs, right? So everybody's probably going to want more packs. Arena? No. I could show you guys real quick too while everybody's giving their feedback. Yeah, I figure most people came here for the packs. Well, we actually opened 102 packs. If you guys want to see more pack opening, you can check out my YouTube channel. I've opened over 300 packs on the channel. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and open another 50 packs, and then we will go ahead and play a few games with my mage deck. How's that sound? This is my mage deck. I put it together before the wipe, and was pretty good with it. The one thing I'm missing is a second Pyroblast, so I think I'm just gonna put in a... Do I have 1 ice barrier or 2? 2. I'm gonna put in a Frostbolt, because Frostbolt got buffed. Oh wait, I'm at 30 cards. What did I do here? Oh, I only want 1 ice barrier, that's why. Alright, Frostbolt. Oh, shoot. Alright, so this deck is ready to go. Yeah, I could disenchant all my cards, but I started with 500 packs of cards, and what I want to do is when I get all 500 packs open, I want to see how much dust I have and whatnot. I'm going to write an article probably for the Hearthstone site and talk about what happens when you have 500 cards. So I want to say, I got this many legendaries, this many goldens, here's the average drop rate, here's how much arcane dust we had. So I want to be able to have all that for the article and for the stream, just to see how big that number is. So, alright guys, let's go ahead and open another 50 packs. And then we will, we'll play a little bit of the game. Alright, so we got, let's see, 7 epic cards out of 100. They didn't add new cards, but they did replace, well, depends on what you mean by new. They took 2 cards out and replaced them with 2 new cards. So it depends on what you want to call new. But yes, Priest got a couple new cards. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to ask questions. There's our first legendary already. Feel free to ask questions and chat about the card, the game. I'll answer most questions. I answer questions about politics. I answer questions about me to some extent. So, Millhouse Mana Storm. So he's a 2 for 4/4. And enemy spells cost 0 next turn. So it's a really interesting discussion about Millhouse Mana Storm, whether he's worth it or not. As a 4/4 for 2, he's basically a really strong taunt. What's his... I can't read the card text here. I don't think you can read the card text here. So he's really a form of taunt. And he's really forces your opponent to deal with him early and throw something at him. So he's not bad. He's actually not bad. Now, you don't want to play him against a rogue. Against a rogue, that could be bad. Well, when I said I was opening 100 packs, I had 300 packs at the time. So we've gone past the 100. Part of what I'm trying to figure out is what are the chances of a legendary. It looks like so far legendaries, I think, are probably 1 every 20 packs. About a 5% chance. That's my guess. The other theme besides Murloc and Pirate is Beast. You can have Beast decks as well. Packs are either $1.75 or $2 in real money, down to $1.25 if you buy them in bulk, or you can pay for them with gold, which is 150 gold. We got a gold in there, the Silver Moon Guardian. It's actually not animated yet. Eventually all golden cards will be animated. I'm sorry, I say 150 gold. It's 100 gold for a pack. It's 150 for Arena. Yeah, beasts are hunter only, but they are a theme. I guess in the same sense you could say demons are a theme, but they'd be a warlock theme, right?
Cool, rare, epic, epic.
Wow, 2 epics and a golden rare. How long does it take to earn 100 gold? So they have daily quests which range anywhere from 40 gold to 100 gold. So let's say you get 50 from your daily quest. You get 10 gold per 3 wins. So you need another 15 wins to get 50 gold. So you're probably talking... You're probably getting a pack every day and a half or so. See you later, Jack. Thanks for watching. I didn't talk about any of those cards. We had 2 epics in there. Sorry. You guys probably don't want me to talk about the cards anyway. You probably just want me to open packs. I am not just your minion. I don't do just what you tell me to do. Most of the time. Battle Rage, super overpowered card right now. Best draw power card in the game. So, I did not get sponsored. I had about $200 in donated money, and I spent about $400 of my own money. The result of which was 500 packs. Defias Ringleader was nerfed in the last patch. It was a 2-3, now it's a 2-2. And yeah. So it's a little easier to remove. It was really overpowered in rogue decks. You could coin into Defias Ringleader and it was nasty.
Rare.
Divine Inner Fire is not a bad combo. Yeah, I definitely spent more on this game than I was planning. But I tell you, most of that wasn't from buying packs. Well, probably half of it was buying packs. The other half was just Arena. Ooh, alright, we got a Golden Blizzard. Let's check this out. I'm a big fan of Blizzard. You see it, I put it in like all my Mage decks pretty much. But the Golden version of it, pretty decent. I mean, the actual champion could be a little more animated, like with her hands or something. So the other half of the money that I spent was Arena entries. Arena cost $2 or 150 gold, and because I was streaming Arena a lot, I wasn't earning gold, and so I paid a lot of real money for it. I still, not that I'm complaining about having 60 people watching the stream now, which is like double my normal for a weekday. It amazes me how much people like watching pack openings. My most popular videos on YouTube by like 4 or 5 times are my pack opening videos. So, hey, whatever you guys like, I'll put it out there. Shield Bearer is not a bad minion. 0-4. One thing about the game, if a minion has 0 attack, that means it can't actually attack anything. So it could get useless if it gets taunted. Mana Tide Totem is an excellent card draw. Card draw is probably the most important thing in the game most of the time. You get in behind some taunt minions, and it's pretty hard to deal with. So you may notice that when you open packs, the minimum you'll get is 1 rare card and 4 commons. So that's what you see the most often, is 1 rare and 4 commons. If you want to see all the cards, you can check out hearthstone.com. That's our website, and we have an entire card database on there. It's probably the best. I think it's the best fan site right now for Hearthstone. There's also information for those of you who are already in the beta. You can there's tournaments that are posted on there. Can you get 5 legendaries in 1 pack? Yes, you can. I think someone posted a video, they got 3 legendaries and an epic in 1 pack. Well, the downside of opening packs, even though it's great for the stream, is obviously it costs money, so I can't do this forever.
Rare.
Alright, sorry, I was just reading something. So Spellbender is an epic card. It's a secret. It's really not that great a secret, honestly. You won't see it in many decks. Cruel Taskmaster is really good for enraged decks. It's one of my favorite warrior cards. You can deal 1 damage, which means you can remove a 1 damage minion, but you can also use it to buff your own minions, which is crazy. So let's see, Savannah Highmane, 6 for 6/5. It's got a really good death rattle. Both Savannah Highmane and Druid of the Claw are really good. I actually do talk about the cards a little bit, not to draw it out, but just so people can see the cards. Summoning Portal is a 0-4. It's really good if you want to accelerate your Warlock deck, because it makes your minions cheaper. Also, as a 0-4, it's pretty hard to remove early on. Nothing too crazy here. Acolyte of Pain is a solid draw power card. It's really good in a mage deck because you can ping it with your mage power and guarantee you get a card. So, again, guys, if you have any questions about the cards, feel free to ask.
Rare.
So we haven't had much luck here. We got the, what, 2 legendaries? Or 1 legendary? We got Mana Millhouse, right? Millhouse Mana Storm, that's his name. If you press space, there's actually a bug right now where you can lose the pack. So I'm not pressing space.
Golden. Rare.
Ooh.
Rare.
Inner Rage. That's a pretty cool looking golden card. So again, Inner Rage, similar to the minion we were just talking about. You deal 1 damage to a minion, you give it +2 attack. So for 0 mana, you compare this to Moonfire. Moonfire is a 0 mana cost card, and you deal 1 damage. This one's 0 cost, and you deal 1 damage and give +2 attack. So it's a really, really good card. You can use it again, any minion that has Enrage, which means that once the minion is less than full health, they have a special ability. Any of those minions that have any type of effect like that are really nice for Inner Rage. I don't know if they fixed the spacebar pack opening bug yet, but, you know, why risk it? Should you save gold for Arena or packs? Well, when you play Arena, you're always guaranteed to get 1 pack out of the Arena. And you'll get some gold and Arcane Dust. Ooh, another legendary. So, I would say you're probably better off playing Arena with your gold than buying packs. Because usually 150 gold, you'll get a pack, and at a minimum you'll get 10, 15, 20 gold. So, yeah. Alright, so we got King Mula. Mula is another legendary. He's a 3 for 5/5, which is great. The banana that he gives your opponent is a card that allows him, allows your opponent to buff your The bananas allow your opponent to buff a minion with +1/+1. I think it's 1 mana cost. So basically, the 5/5, you're giving your opponent 2 buffs of their minions, +1/+1, but you get 3 mana and he's a 5/5, so. Most amount of gold you can get in Arena, I'm not really sure of the answer to that. I think at 6 wins, you're pretty much guaranteed to get enough 150 gold. 7 wins, you definitely are. And the 2 bananas go in your opponent's hand, that's correct. Emperor Cobra is a solid card. I like this card a lot in Arena, even in constructed decks. It's a 2/3 for 3, but you destroy any minion damaged by that minion. So you're guaranteed a trade. Either you'll trade with a minion, kill a minion, or he'll have to use a card, so you're trading a card for a minion. A lot of times you can get a 2 for 1 and kill 2 minions, or take a minion and a card even. So Scavenging Hyena is really good. I think for any beast deck, you're gonna see 2 of those. Well, I think Kriparian, at least we put it this way. If he said that there's less gold from Arena now, if that's true, then it's a stealth patch, because in the patch notes, the only thing they did was increase the gold from Arena. So unless Blizzard did that and didn't tell anybody, I think he's wrong. He probably just got unlucky. Talked about Gorehowl already, I won't talk about it again. Sunwalker, solid rare card. Taunt Divine Shield, 4/5 for 6. You'll see probably 1 Sunwalker in most constructed decks if they have a lot of taunt or any taunt. It's probably the 2nd best taunt minion after Sinjin, I would say, for its cost. Earthshock is a really good card. You get 1 damage, but it's also got a silence, which is nice. You can post links if you want. Just make sure they're not going somewhere bad. If they go somewhere bad, you'll get banned. So, holy cow.
Rare.
Let's see. Yeah, Young Priestess is an okay rare.
Rare.
Power Overwhelming, you'll see this 2 of these in most Warlock decks. You give a friendly minion +4/+4 until the end of the turn, and then it dies. There's actually some Warlock abilities that allow you to destroy your own minions for benefit. So, you Power Overwhelming a minion, have it do its damage, then you cast another spell that destroys the minion and gives you, like, health back or gives stats to your other minions. So, Power Overwhelming is a solid card.
Rare. Cool. Rare.
Alright, so we got a golden here, Mind Control Tech. It's actually not bad. He's got the Heat Wave going on, a little bit of Invention Lightning here or something. First arena tonight was 3-3. Alright, so Mind Control Tech. So it's a battle cry. If your opponent has 4 more minions, you take control of one. Very situational. Maybe not that bad for an arena, but I don't think you'll see it in most constructed decks. There is no max damage to what a card can do. There's actually, I think they fixed it, but there was a bug and a couple of the streamers, Noxious and Easy Mod, got together and they made a low walker Cho who could actually hit for over 1 million damage.
Rare.
Snuffleupagus no Mage. Snowflake no Mage. There we go. Took me a while to figure your name out. I kept wanting to say Snuffleupagus whenever I looked at it. But yes, he did have a swirly helm.
Rare. Golden coming.
Oh, Slam's kind of cool. Alright, so we got a golden here, golden Slam. Deal 2 damage to a minion if it survives, draw a card. It's not a bad card. You can draw a card from it, or you can use it as straight removal, so it's not bad. Pretty good animation here. Although, am I crazy, or is the animation going the wrong way? Shouldn't the dirt and stuff... I guess he's knocking the dirt up in the ground, in the air, right? But shouldn't the dirt go straight up? Why would it go back towards him? If you're slamming someone like this, the dirt would go straight up or away from you. It wouldn't come back into you, right? Busting out a little physics discussion there. Oh, it's up as a swing motion and then down. Okay. Alright, I'll buy that. But then it should show his hammer doing that. You know? Alright, fine.
Rare. Rare.
Oh, Pyroblast! I got my second Pyroblast. Cool. So now I can finish my Mage Deck. Pyroblast, 8 for 10 damage. Pretty straightforward. It's a basic win condition for most mages, so... Well, this is why I'm a lawyer and not a physicist.
Rare.
Let's see. Mana Worm can be really good in an aggressive deck. You used to see him a lot in what they call Miracle Rogue decks. I'm not sure how viable the Miracle Rogue meta is anymore. Miracle Rogue was called that because if you got the perfect combination of cards, it had these ridiculous damage. You know, a minion that would hit you for 16 damage in one turn. Wild Pyromancer, a 2 for 3/2. There's a group of minions that all are 2 mana and are 3/2 stats and have abilities. Wild Pyromancer is a pretty good one. You'll see it a lot in warrior decks because it hits friendly minions, and warriors have a lot of minions that benefit from taking damage.
Rare.
Excuse me. Been a long day. Nothing too much to really talk about here. Flame Imp is a solid card in an aggro Warlock deck. You'll see that in a lot of Warlock decks for sure. Well, you know, before the wipe, if you played at 3-star Master, which was the highest ranked you could play, a lot of the decks, you saw a lot of legendaries. It got a little annoying. I do think you can make very solid decks, though, without a lot of epics and legendaries, honestly.
Rare.
Arathi Weaponsmith, it's a 4 for 3/3. You get a 2/2 weapon. Solid card. You'll see that in a lot of warrior decks. There's a warrior meta out there called Pyrosmith, which is pretty good. So we have 14 more decks to open. Counter decks. What do you mean? Counter decks to the Miracle Rogue? Is that what you're asking?
Rare.
The biggest counter to most rogue aggression decks is Druid or Shaman. Because they have removal, they have taunt, and they have heal. They can really muddy things up.
Rare.
You know, I haven't played any constructed or tournament since the patch. So I'm honestly not sure what the current meta even is right now. Probably a lot of warriors, I suspect. But warriors needed a buff. Warrior and priest definitely needed a buff.
Rare.
To my right is a television that I am Chromecasting the stream to. So I glance over to see if the stream goes down, make sure nothing's lagged up. Also, it shows me how many people are on the stream at the time. If you're talking about my eyes looking slightly to the right, that's because on my screen, the chat is on the right of my Hearthstone window. So I'm reading the chat when I look to the right. I have this tablet that I use for chat, and I put it in front of me, so I was always looking forward. But the stupid Twitch, no mobile devices will work with Twitch chat right now. So this is now, you know, a very expensive paperweight. Sword of Justice we talked about already. It's a solid card, very good for paladins. You draw that early and you get a lot of board presence with paladins. I actually did buy this, believe it or not, for Twitch chat and some other things. Hey Jazzy, actually we are already through the first 100 packs and we got 7 legendaries. And we've gotten another 1 so far in this next 50. Yeah, I don't know why I can't connect to Twitch chat. Maybe I can. Maybe I should try it again. I have that problem intermittently where it doesn't work. Yeah, the 7 legendaries are really good. I've gotten 2 in these 50? Okay. I don't remember. I remember Millhouse Mana Storm. What was the other one? Oh, Mukla, right?
Rare.
We got King Mukla and Millhouse Mana Storm. I don't think I haven't gotten Ysera yet. Alright, so we're doing 6 more packs, and then we're going to play a little bit of my Mage Deck. Probably 2 or 3, 4 games of that, and then I'm going to have to go for the nights.
Rare.
I have to get sleep and pack and get ready for my trip. I won't be streaming again. I'm going out of town. I'm going on vacation until Monday. So I probably will not stream again until Tuesday, next Tuesday. So almost a week.
Rare.
I know you guys will miss me. So I get 3 Pyroblasts tonight, which I only need 2, but still glad to have 3.
Golden Common. Rare.
So Summoning Portal is actually one of my favorite Goldens. I think it looks really cool. It's also a great card. It's a 0/4 for 4. It accelerates your Warlock deck. But Golden Pyroblast is pretty cool. I mean, Golden Portal's pretty cool. Golden Pyroblast would be really cool. Yeah, feel free to add me, guys, if any of you get a key. I probably, once it goes into open beta, I'll probably start doing nights where I play against viewers. So, where I play against viewers, I'll start doing that once it's open beta, probably. Bane of Doom is a very good epic card. The good thing about it is it summons a random demon. It's actually a list of demons. You can't summon Jiraxxus from it, for example. But, oh, someone just sent me an invite. But the demons you do summon from it all have negative attributes pretty much, so you don't have to deal with the negative aspects of them when you summon them. Yeah, definitely follow me here and on Twitter if you like what you're seeing. I just have a blast teaching people about the game, playing the game. I don't do this for a job, I just do it for fun. Any money that's donated goes right back into the stream. What do I suggest for players who just started and can't afford to buy a ton of packs? What I would do is I'd pick one class, whatever class you think you enjoy the most, and I would focus on grinding gold and then buying crafting cards for that class. If you don't care about golden cards, you can disenchant golden cards for like 10 times, something like that, maybe 5 times what a normal card disenchants for. So it's a good way to increase your cards if you don't care about having goldens. I would also suggest you read my Hearthstone 101 guide. Alright, this is the last pack, guys. I already did 100, and now I did 50 more, so this will be the last one for the night. You get a demon when finishing the player. That's pretty cool with Bane of Doom.
Rare.
Alright guys, so that is it for the pack openings. Yeah, the Hearthstone 101 guide, I wrote it actually before beta even came out. It was to help people play an emulator version of the game called Cockatrice, which you can still download and play, but you have to know all the rules because otherwise it's an emulator, so you have to actually do everything yourself. It doesn't simulate anything, but it has all the cards. So if you really are desperate to play the game, you can download the emulator at goodbobbycalamari.com. And the Hearthstone 101 guide was written to teach people the rules of the game so they could play it on Cockatrice. And I've just kept updating it for after the game went to beta. There's a link to the guide in the Twitch channel description. Someone else can link it as well. It's also in the description of all of my YouTube videos. Do I need a friend to play with? What do you mean? I always need friends to play with. What? My battle tag is Darhoth Pound 1301. Yeah, I'll show you all the goldens. Oh, and Cockatrice, yeah, you do need a friend to play with, but there's a HearthstonePlayers.com is a Hearthstone player community, and you can go on the Ventrilo server or the TeamSpeak server, and there are always people in there to play. And there's usually people in the lobby that will play as well. I haven't been on it since the beta's been out, so unfortunately, there's no way right now to just show your golden cards. The only thing you can do is go into crafting mode and show all golden cards, which is kind of annoying. I'm not disenchanting anything yet, guys, because I want to see how much dust I have when I open 500 packs. I have a reason for doing that. So I'm keeping all my extra cards. So I'll show you guys each of the golden cards real quick. Naturalized, pretty cool looking. We've had a running discussion about what we think the best golden card is. I still think it's Mirror Entity, which I'll show you here in a second. They changed that. You do get rewards from playing against friends now, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Never mind, ignore what I just said. So this, I think, is the best golden card. I like it because the animation where the guy fades back fits in with the description of the card. So it looks really cool, but the animation also fits in. So I think that's pretty cool. I just really like that card, the golden version. Mana Worm's alright. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to find, let's see, any other particularly cool ones, because I do want to play a little bit real fast. I think Avenging Wrath looks pretty cool, honestly. Massive Spell is pretty cool. It'd be better if, like, her eyes were glowing or something, or she was shooting something out of her hand, but... Prophet Velen is... Well, here, let's look at Shadow Madness. That's a pretty cool card. I like the glowing eye. But Prophet Velen, I think, is the only golden legendary we have. We actually crafted a golden Deathwing before the wipe, but... no more. I think, you know, I see Avenging Wrath in most Paladin decks. I think it's pretty good. I like Shadow Step here as well, as a golden. Alright, I want to play. So, let's go back to the Mage Deck. I'm going to take out the Frostbolt and put back in the Pyroblast. Alright, so I'm going to play this real quick. I have not played any ranked at all since the wipe. Oh, sweet. We have a daily quest for Mage Victory. So we win 2 Mage games. We will, Alright. So this is the first, oh, I didn't do ranked. Hold on. Rank mode. This is how you change the rank mode. So, Novice is what you start off with. The highest you can get right now is 3-star Master. There's eventually going to be a Grandmaster above that. So this deck is a control and rage deck. Basically it works by having lots of control spells, big damage spells at the end, and all of the minions benefit in some way from taking damage. And with the mage, I can do damage to my minions at will with my hero power. I also have things like Mad Bomber that can damage my own minions. So the way it works is your minions get buffed from damage,
You asked
basically.
for it.
It's also got some draw power in it. So pretty good start here. Yeah, I don't like the new music. They put new music in, which I'm not a huge fan of. So again, I haven't played this deck at all. This is my first ranked game at all since the meta. So he played a secret. Let's see. Alright, it's not the secret that reduces the 1 health. I didn't think it would be. It's probably gonna be, what is it, Noble Sacrifice? So when I attack him, it's gonna divert my attack to a 2-1 minion. Which is annoying, but whatever. I still use his secret and I do 2 damage to him.
The light protects me.
I could Mad Bomber here, because I don't mind if I kill my own minion. Maybe I get lucky and I kill his minion. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I get a 3-2 on the board.
Wanna blow something up?
Alright, that'll work. Ping the shield off, so that's not too bad. I can kill him with my shield if I want to. Gonna go ahead and pop his secret. Yeah, it's Noble Sacrifice. I figured it would be. But now we have the biggest minion on the field. He doesn't have a way to get rid of it unless he uses a direct damage card or charge or something. Which he very well might. He plays a big minion, although at 3 mana he can't play but so big. I could coin Polymorph, but I wouldn't do that. I really hate Paladin secret decks. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and draw a card. I could just hero power that guy off, though. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hero power. And I'm gonna coin.
I hope you like my invention.
So it's probably another noble sacrifice. Nope. That's eye for an eye, so I'm gonna take 3 points of damage. That's okay. I don't mind that. Alright, so we have good board position here. We're getting to the mid game where the control will start to kick in. I have Polymorph for big minion, Blizzard, and Frost Flame Strike as well, so. Turn 4, I will probably drop my Acolyte of Pain unless he plays a minion I want to deal with. But he didn't. Alright, so we have Ragnaros. If I drop Acolyte of Pain this turn, he's just going to trade with it. I'm only going to get 1 card. It'll save me for 1... I could Polymorph. Polymorph on a 3/3 is an awful waste, though. I'm just going to get the Acolyte of Pain down.
Let the pain speak to me.
I can keep my minion presence up here with these 2 minions. He'll go ahead and kill the Acolyte of Pain with the Outdoor Peacekeeper. But I'll get 1 card back from it, so it's not terrible. And it'll do 1 point of damage, so if he happens to drop like 2 minions, I can Blizzard this turn and kill all 3. So it won't be too bad. Ideally, he'll play like 2 minions. Ah, he did not. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, well, I might have to go ahead and Polymorph that guy now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So by polymorphing him, I can get a free card, basically. Alright, good. Now I'll get Sinjin down next turn.
If you're sure.
Oh, yeah, got it.
So, Sinjin is the best taunt minion in the game for his cost. As a 3/5, he's hard to remove. You almost always get a 2-for-1. 2 minions or a minion in a card. So he's just solid.
Shall not fall.
See, I would not attack with that weapon. You're much better to save the durability of that weapon to get buffs to your minions, honestly.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. So this is where the control starts to kick in. Let's see. We need to ping the shield off. We could just Sinjin and ping. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Tazdingo!
Now, I'd like to get his guy down to 2 health so I can kill him, but I'm just gonna do this.
Bring the pain.
Alright.
Oh, if you're sure.
You got it. Job done.
Alright, so next turn will be, we can Flame Strike if we need to, or we can Blizzard. So we're in a good spot here. It may not look like it, but we have board clear. The only thing is if he happens to super buff his minions right now,
Glory to the Sindora.
like that Blood Knight. But see, he's got to get through Sinjin. So we're going to Blizzard this turn. Although we could Flame Strike, and then I only need to do 2 points of damage and save the Blizzard. And I get to draw a card and hero power out of it. That's what I'm going to do.
Bring the pain. Yes.
Oh, if you're sure.
Got it.
So our biggest advantage right now is card advantage. We have a lot of cards, he doesn't. So
By fire be
I wish I had that polymorph now. Well, if I have to, I'll double fireball. I could Ragnaros in response, but let's see what I want to do here. Yeah, I'm not going to draw cards and risk that I don't take him out, honestly.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Because I only have 10 health, so...
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
If I drop Ragnaros, it's a 50% chance that it will kill his Ragnaros. So, that big chance. A big